Hello everyone, welcome to week week 4. I think this is week 4 of the TGR Tag Team Draft League. This week we're up against Sosa, who had a very scary Size-Man team. The Speed and DD and Crosma, but they have decided this time to actually not bring the DD male, which means I can use priority. It also honestly means I could even play like a fast mode if I really wanted with Sneasel Draco Pult. I'm gonna try the slow mode first, but I might swap to the fast mode after. See how that works. Yeah. So let's just send it and see how this goes. My game plan is trying to set Trick Room and then hoping Assault Vest Hydrapple has the sauce. I personally believe that their Rhyperior is Terra Flying Lightning Rod, which would not be good for me. Okay. Probably booster defense. Booster attack. That's probably fine for when that comes in. So here's what I'll do. Because I do want to Terra Vikavolt, and I don't think I'd EV to live. Do I kill the Bonnet? Be honest with me. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I kill the Bonnet. Fuck it. It's a bad idea. Okay, was a bad idea. I could have gotten it, but I didn't. And now I'm in a heap load of trouble. I go into Vikavolt because I can protect there. I'm gonna protect Terra Fairy Trick Room. Yeah. I have a Lumberry, so I can't be spored. I did the thing which I wasn't supposed to, which is look at Bonnet and assume it's gonna be a defensive piece. Which you're not supposed to. I've had Bonnet for a season, and I'm well aware of how strong it can be offensively. I just kind of brain farted in prep, I suppose. No, booster attack Bonnet's actually quite bad. No flinches, please. Probably gonna flinch, cause... Okay, got it off. I'll go for Bug Buzz. And Mystical Power. I'm targeting the Bonnet first because I know that one has Sucker Punch. I know I can outspeed the Dio Speed. I was thinking that maybe I could try the fast mode, but the thing there is that just does a lot. Like, I probably die to a rock slide now. I could actually try the fast mode. Because it has Sucker Punch, the bonnet does. But I could go for Fake Out U-turn. I also used Terra on Mesprit, I didn't think about that. The Vikavolt does live on another turn. Now, Rhyperior would be bad, because that's a second rock slide. Yeah, I will lead Sneasel and Draco Pult next time. Because I can go for Fake Out U-turn into the bonnet. And that should pick up. Necrozma. Okay. Scissor Room Service? Yeah. I don't think that's enough to underspeed Vikavolt, though. Like, it might be close, but I don't think it's there, you know? That's bad. That's very bad. It's not doing much to mess with, though. Now we get Hydropple in. I go for Pollen Puff, and... You know... Let's do this. This might be wrong. I think I live in E-Speed. But Mesprit's actually, like... It's chunking. This is Stellar or Steel, and if it's Steel, I don't have a way to hit it. I have Hydro Pump, but that's about it. Yeah, I do love that. And I don't outspeed. I should have been 0 speed on Hydropple. Because Necrozma base 79, I'm base 44. If I was quiet and 0 speed, I probably would have undersped. Okay, that does kill the Deoxys at least, and I get to find out the last one. If it's Rhyperior, at least I can get a kill. Yeah, at least I can get the kill differential down. Right. Well, now I speed the Necrozma, actually. So... I mean, this is gonna do a lot, though, because I'm no longer AV. Yeah. There is a chance... I have to live... Actually, I don't think there's a chance. I do just kill. And I restore a lot of HP. If I can take 2... I need to be able to take 2. I can't take 2. I need a Giga Drain. Hopefully that heals enough where I take another. I don't. Yeah, if I lived that, maybe I could have gone for Hydro Pump after. But... okay. So you know what I learned off that? Maybe I could try the fast mode. To Sneasel Pult, I could go for Fake Out U-Turn. You know, let's try that, sure. We'll go for a Sneasel Dragapult lead. And we'll have Hydropple and Clefable in the back. Sure, let's try this. Maybe Mesprit's better than Clefable, but we'll give it a shot. In the end there, I think if I didn't go for Pollen Puff into Mesprit, I actually could have won that, because I would be a turn ahead. Because I was a turn behind because I tried to Pollen Puff the Mesprit. I thought that Hydropple would underspeed the Necrozma. I did not realize the speed because I'm modest and not min speed. This is what I should have been. If I was, I probably could have undersped the Necrozma there. Alright. Let's try this. Show me same leads. Perfect. Now this entire plan will fall apart if I see a Protect, but it is what it is. I could have even faked out and U-turned into the Deoxys spot. I don't think they can slot Protect on a Bonnet like moveset. I think it's a bit hard to do. Okay, I think I should just get the Bonnet there. Oh my god, I don't? That's insane. Well, in that case, I'm going into Clefable. Or maybe I should go into Hydropple. I don't want to take the hit on Hydropple yet. We'll do Hydropple. Because I can Ice Shard and kill the Bonnet. And then I can Palm Puff the Deoxys. I can go for Ice Shard here, and I can go for Pollen Puff. I should have Terra Watered there. I should have Terra Watered there. They're gonna show an Ice move, and I'm gonna regret it. They're gonna show an Ice move there, and I'm really gonna regret it. Okay. I was afraid they might Extreme Speed the Sneasel. Okay, they just go for Rock Slide again. It does very little to Hydropple. Please no flinch. Okay, I get it off. And I take it down to Sash. Big. Now I can go into Draco Pult. And since I know how it's speed, I can go for U-turn. I did waste Super Sweet Syrup, but it's what it is. We try Dragapult here. This comes in for them. Moon. I should outspeed them. Yeah, we're gonna go for darts. Yeah, we're gonna go for darts. And I'm gonna go for Terra Water and Fickle Beam the Moon. And I should pick it up. Yeah. Even if it's a max speed Scarf, my Dragapult's like EV to outspeed. What's the moon set? Booster speed moon. So I should outspeed it. And I'm gonna do like 60%, 60 to 70 with this one dart. And even if Pult goes down, that means I have Hydropple with Clefable next to it to deal with their last one. Like, that does very minimal. One dart does so much. The second dart kills Deoxys. I might die with Pult, which is fine. No, they just go for the Hydropple. Now they have one mon left to take 2 darts from Dragapult. And if it's Necrozma, I could even swap the... Okay. So the question is, right, who do I want to swap out? Here's what I'll do. I'll go for 2 darts here. And I'll swap into Clefable here. Because they're gonna Terra Steel. I think this may have been a mistake. I think it was better to keep Pult around. Now this is max power. This is 2 darts, which doesn't do it much, to be fair. Knock off? That's big, actually. That's really good. Because now I get to go for Phantom Force and Protect. That's actually really good that they did that for me. And now I get to follow me. Phantom Force hits, does a solid chunk. Nothing crazy. Photon Geyser does under half. And I get to do the same play again. If I live, which I do, this should be a +3 differential game. I don't need to reveal anything other than what I've shown. I was thinking of going for a helping hand, but there's like no reason to show that to them. Alright, there we go. So that's game 2-1 with the fast mode. Really worked out. How would they adjust to this? Because I think Sneasel Pult is just a really good lead. And if they have Bonnet in the back... if they have Bonnet in the back, then that means that I should still be... I think I should be fine to bring the same 4 I just did. Because they know what happens if I do the same thing again. This lead just gives me a lot. I don't need to go for Trick Room. They didn't even bring Rhyperior this time. I think this lead just brings me a lot. Because if they don't bring lead with Bonnet, I can go for a U-turn Ice Shard instead of Fake Out to preserve Pult for the back. And then when the Bonnet does come in, I can bring it next to like I can bring whatever mon I need to next to Clefable, which means I don't need to worry about it. So let's do that. Let's try this. I was surprised a bit that they didn't bring Indeedee Male, because other than Mesprit, I don't think I have much for... Okay, I think that's a different... Like I said, I don't think I have much for Size Spam except for Sneasel. Sneasel and Mesprit, but... And they could have imprisoned the Trick Room, but that's... Moth and Moon. Alright, this is fine, right? Because I can go for Fake Out. The thing is, it could be Covert Cloak. In which case, there's not much I can really do about it, right? So I'll go for Fake Out and Darts. Sure. If it is Covert Cloak, there's not much I can really do about that. Because I think they might try to Rage Powder Tailwind. I did think they'd adjust with Venomoth, but that means they don't have one of their offensive threats. And this means Venomoth has to take 2 darts. The second one being a crit is big. But if this is Covert Cloak, I'm in trouble. It is, but they go for a Rock Slide, which means I'm no longer in trouble. If they'd gone for Tailwind there, then I would be in a heap of trouble. Now they have Roaring Moon, which is... Now this is a bit of a tricky spot, because I'm forced to swap the Dragapult. I think I might go for Ice Shard here, and I'll swap Pult for Clefable. Because I think they're going for... They have to Sucker Punch the... Yeah, Ice Shard does a lot. Oh, they Sucker Punch Sneasel.
Do you want tea?
Crunch is... Oh, this is such a huge turn for me. I'll go for Ice Shard again, and I'll just go for Moonblast. They don't really have much for this right now. They might not have Protect on the Moon. And... if they have Covert Cloak, I don't think they have Protect. If I can get rid of Moon, and then it's Clefable versus Bonnet. This might actually turn out to do quite well for me. Okay, because I take out the Moon here with Ice Shard. And I get Moonblast into Bonnet, which should do a lot. Because it's attack booster. Yeah, that does half. Seed Bomb kills Sneasel. And here, I think I go into to Dragapult? Because then I can follow me U-turn, right? They have Seed Bomb, Crunch, Sucker Punch, they don't have Protect on the Bonnet. They're shown Necrozma as last. Yeah, they don't have Protect, I'm convinced. I go for U-turn here, and follow me. They're still in Necrozma, yeah. But this also means now I just have Hydro Pump. Because Super Speed Syrup will land on this. Yeah, they don't have Protect, which is huge. U-turn takes out Bonnet. And now it's just the Necrozma left. And this time Hydropple is full HP compared to last time. So yeah, I should now have Terra Water. Yeah, they just go for Photon, which Clefable lives. So now I get Terra Water Hydro Pump, and I'm just gonna Helping Hand it. Because they shouldn't have a way to kill Hydropple in one hit. Because the Super Sweet Syrup is on them, so it means I can't miss this. Yeah, they go for the kill on Clefable, which they get. Oh, what's this Hydro Pump damage? Oh my. Yeah, now Draco Pult just wins. We'll go for the style with Fickle Beam, that doesn't matter. And then we'll just click Outrage. And that should be game. So GG's to Sosa. After my disappointing game last week, we have managed to win once again in TGR. Just hope for the... just waiting for them to select their move. Yeah, Outrage connects. And that's a kill on the Necrozma. Huge! So then, that was a 2-1 victory for me, GG's to Sosa, and see y'all next week.